Come on in, Ben Domenech. Are today's primaries a litmus test for the Democrats? I think they are.
They are, Stuart, but I also think that we already have the indication of where this party is going, and just given the results that have already happened, I think that this will just be a doubling down. El Sayed is really the one who is the most significant, because he represents the possibility of winning a Senate seat in a swing state, which is, of course, a much more heavy lift than the kind of success that we've seen from Democratic socialists in blue districts, where they essentially just have to win the primaries across the country. What you mentioned at the top there, I think, is important for people to recognize. When Democrats talk about moderates, they're talking about people who still want things like seizing the money from billionaires. Gavin Newsom, of course, is going to support that. I assume that every Democrat who's running will support it in some form in 2028. And that's, I think, just speaks to how much this party has swung to the left. Yeah. So to a certain extent, no matter what happens today, they're just being more honest about how crazy they've become.
That's interesting. Just being more honest about how crazy they've become. That's a very good line. I'm going to steal that. Next one, Ben. I want you to listen to progressive Abdul El Sayed with far-left streamer Hassan Piker. They were together in Detroit yesterday. Listen to this.
We got John Fetterman, James Carville, fantasizing about leaving the party. I'm like, you're sweetening the deal.
You know what's really interesting? Like, our party, if you look at what happened with Trump, you had a whole bunch of like center-right people realize that they had no home in the party that they destroyed. And then they all came to our party and trying to tell us what our party ought to be.
You know, what gets to me is that the anti-Israel development here. There's a significant portion of Democrats who really don't like Israel at all and want to sever all ties. That's a split party.
It's not like John Fetterman is actually some kind of conservative. In fact, you know, he votes, you know, pretty much party line down the line. He's not like Joe Manchin or somebody like that. But he just happens to disagree with the people who you saw in those images who are so virulently anti-Israel. It was also telling to me, by the way, Stuart, that footage is from the way that El Sayed is closing out his primary campaign, a party that he was holding with Twitch streamers, with influencers, not from Michigan, by the way, but mostly from New York, from Los Angeles, from California, people who are online constantly pushing this democratic socialist message, who, by the way, Stuart, are frequently being paid and not disclosing it even as they are promoting this type of message. It's the dumbest people in the world being enlisted because they have a slew of followers on all of these different platforms to push for an agenda that is the most virulently anti-capitalist, anti-Israel, anti-American message we've ever seen on this level of success in politics in America. It's an astounding thing, and more people need to pay attention to it and take it seriously, even as all these people go way more wacko than they've ever been before.
Go way more wacko than they've ever been before. Some great lines today, Ben Domenech. Just fine stuff. All right, Ben.
I had some coffee.
I just had some espresso. See you again soon, Ben Domenech.
Have a good one.